Simple interest amount is equal to principal plus interest. If rate of interest is 5% on 1000, how much we should pay? 5% means 5 rupees over 100 rupees. So here 5% for 1000, how much? So 5% of 1000 means 5% here. In the form of the fraction we can write 5 upon 100 because 5% means 5 out of 100. We have learnt it. So 1000 into 5 upon 100 is equal to 50. So I should pay 50 rupees for the 1000 rupee as a interest. But how much amount I should give back to the bank? After 1 year. And remember one more thing, the rate of interest is for the 1 year. So in 1 year, I should give back 50 rupees along with the loan amount. Loan amount is 1000 plus this interest 50. So I should return 1050 rupees to the bank after 1 year. If in 1 year I cannot return the 1000 rupees to the bank, I tried to give back after 2 years. So in 1 year the interest is 50 rupees. So after 2 years, in next year also I should give the 50 rupees more. So 50 plus 50, in 2 years 100 rupees interest will be there. And the loan amount is the same, 1000. So 1000 plus 100 is the next year's amount. Means after 2 years I should pay 1100 rupees. If it is not possible for me to return the loan amount to the bank in 2 years, and if I paid back after 3 years, then again in 1 year 50 rupees, in 2 years 100 rupees, in 3 years 50 more rupees. So 150 rupees I should pay back, and loan amount will remain same because that is the fixed principal. So 1000 plus this 150, that is the amount 1150. So here the formula for the simple interest is principal into rate of interest into period of the time, means 1 year or 2 year or 3 year, divided by 100. This is the formula of the simple interest. In short, you can write like this: I for the interest, P for the principal, R for the rate of interest, T for the period of time, divided by 100. So you can use this formula while solving. And the formula of the amount, principal plus interest to amount. So you can write there A is equal to P plus I. And this is the formula of the interest. Understood? Let's see the example. At the rate of 10 PCPA, what would be the interest for 1 year on rupees 6000? Here what is meant by PCPA? P means PC means percent per annum. PC means percent, this P means per, this A means annum. Percent per annum. Annum means a year. A year means 1 year. So this 10% per year. Here what is given? On rupees 6000. So this is the fixed principal. So principal is equal to 6000. What is the rate of interest? 10 PCPA means 10%. Always you have to express the interest in the form of the percentage. So use the symbol of the percentage here. And what would be the interest for 1 year? So the time period is 1 year. So let's put that value in the formula. P into R into T upon 100. Principal is 6000 into rate 10 into time 1 upon 100. After multiplying, we will get here 60,000 divided by 100. Cancel the 2 zeros here. So 600 rupees. Hence the interest for 1 year would be the 600 rupees. Second example, Mahesh deposited rupees 8650 in the bank at the rate of the 6 PCA. How much money will he get at the end of the year in all? Here deposit principal, so this is the principal, so you can write principal is equal to 8650 rupees. This is the rate of the interest, 6% per annum. So rate of interest is equal to 6%. At the end of the year means 1 year only. So time is equal to 1 year. Substitute the values in the formula. 8650 into 6 into 1 upon 100. After calculating, you will get here 519 rupees. But this is the interest. And what is asked in the example? How much money will he get at the end of the year in all? Means not only the interest. Here we have to calculate the amount also. Then what is the formula of the amount? Principal plus interest. Here principal is 8650. So write that. Plus this is the interest plus 519. Add this 9169. Hence Mahesh will get 9001 rupees at the end of the year in all. See, in first example, only the interest is asked. What would be the interest? So here we find out only interest. But in the next example, how much money will he get at the end of the year in all? Here we have to find out the interest first, then amount. Understood? According to the example, you have to solve it. Question number 3. Ahmed Chacha borrowed rupees 25,000 at the 12% per annum for a year. What amount will he have to return to the bank at the end of the year? Here also amount is asked. So we should find out first interest and then 12% rate and 1 year. Put this value in the formula. After calculating, you will get here 3000 rupees is the interest. Now find out the amount. So let's write the formula of the amount. Principal plus interest. Principal is 25,000 plus interest we have calculated 3000. So amount is 28,000. Hence Ahmed Chacha will have to return the 28,000 rupees to the bank at the end of the year. Question number 4. Kisan Rao wanted to make a pond in his field. He borrowed the rupees 35,250 from a bank at an interest rate of 6% per annum. How much interest will he have to pay back to the bank at the end of the year? Here only interest is asked. So we will find out the interest. This is the principal. 6% is the rate. And at the end of the year means time period is 1 year. Put the value in the formula. 2,115 rupees is the interest. Hence Kisan Rao will have to return 2,115 rupees as the interest to the bank at the end of the year. Students, this lesson is very easy. You have to learn that 2 formulas only and according to that solve the examples.